This is the Spring 2009 Evangelistic Campaign tutorial video number 4. All right, this one's covering the Bible Talk Leaders Meeting. Just give you an idea of what we're going to do here to communicate the information as quickly and coherently as possible. So here's our agenda. You have the itinerary there. We're going to have some singing. We're going to do welcome and a prayer. And I thought it could be cool, instead of doing just general good news sharing, to have people share who the discipling principles have really affected them. Obviously Jesus and salvation, but having people in their lives and the difference between that and other religious experiences, that could be really faith inspiring in applying these principles and inspiring people to do so. So anyway, I think that's what we're going to wind up doing for our good news sharing at the beginning, and then we'll go into introducing the campaign. Obviously, the book, The Master Plan of Evangelism, we've been communicating that for a couple of weeks. Then I'm going to go through the brochure like I did with you guys. I'm not going to belabor all the same points. I kind of have titled those couple of days leading up to March as the season of preparation, starting with the midweek on the 25th and then the 26th through the 28th. On that midweek, we're going to do an explanation of the campaign. We're going to administer the discipleship assessments. Then we're going to have the Bible Talks break up into discussion groups to talk about the assessment and to decide how they want to fast in those next couple of days leading up to March to prepare their hearts for the campaign. So that's our season of preparation. Then we'll go into the calendar, reading assignments, talk about the days of fasting, to where we have people fasting 24/7 throughout the month of March. Talk about the Sunday sermon series. And then talk about the website offerings. We're going to have the daily discipleship dares that are going to be on there. We're going to have online disciple maker quizzes to kind of keep testing people's knowledge. We're going to have the discipleship assessment questionnaire available. That could be cool for people to use with friends, like, hey, take this quiz and see where you are. And great kind of lead in for asking someone to study the Bible. We're going to have our family devotionals available there. Our Bible Talks will be available online, and Sunday invitations will be printable from there. We'll talk through the prayers and goals that are in the brochure, and then the discipleship assessment questionnaire. We'll talk through that, and then we'll close with specifically what are the Bible Talk leaders' responsibilities. Their responsibilities, we're asking them to help write the daily discipleship dares, to determine the fast for the season of preparation, to sign up for a day of fasting in the month of March, and that's it. Then we're going to have a question and answer time. Open it up, obviously, to field questions. People are going to have tons of questions, so we'll do that. Then I'm going to close out with a charge. So you can see I have 4 or 5 passages there about the importance of setting an example in leadership, and then challenge the Bible Talk leaders to set an example. In that part, I was thinking I might talk a little bit about the role in the master plan of evangelism of Jesus demonstrating things before he had them do it, that he lived it. And as leaders, that's really what we've got to do. We've got to be willing to demonstrate it first. But you guys, some kind of inspiring charge from the scriptures, there's plenty in there. And then the 2 specific challenges we're going to give them is to begin the discipleship assessment that day. They're going to take it that day and come up with a plan of how they are going to start going after getting to the next stage of discipleship in their own life, and then get their own Bible studies going, to start setting an example of, okay, I'm going to look for people to study the Bible with, to disciple, and really get our Bible Talk leaders focused, sharpened, and going after that in their own lives, so that the example begins before we lay it out for the whole church. So that's how we're going to close. After I talk about these different things, we're going to pray together. Then we're going to administer the discipleship assessment, and then we'll close out getting together by regions and talking through the assessment and any details from the campaign that need to be discussed. So that's how we plan on doing our Bible Talk Leaders meeting. I am going to be working on a PowerPoint in the next couple of days that I will shoot out to you if you're interested in using that as well. Just a visual to help people focus and keep them engaged and getting as much of the information as possible. So that's our plan for the Bible Talk Leaders meeting. If you have any questions, let me know.